Hello again. Well, I'm finally home. I landed and I've managed to sit down and start going through the cryptocurrency markets to see what's happening. As I said, when I was on the road, I was getting a little nervous that I wasn't having enough time to investigate some of the bigger movements, the big news, what's going on, to explain some of the charts that have been coming through. However, starting I thought I'd look at the Clam coin because when you look at, for example, the last month, there's obviously been a major drop from its high of 0.0137, and we're right down at 0.005 and 0.006 range at the moment. So as we zoom in a little, you can see that over the last few weeks I've been very much enjoying this coin. I have still no idea what the coin is really about and what its value proposition is. But it does go up and it does go down quite often. So one of the things I had done is I had gone in on another buy order and I had put that at 0.00571 and thought no more of it because it's been consistently quite higher than that level. Anyway, strangely, in the last 6 hours, had a low of well, 0.0055, so that picked up my buy. That was a volume of 7.2 Bitcoin, so that easily included my small amount, which is about 0.02 Bitcoin. And that happened while I was offline, and I woke up, logged in, and saw it was actually up at 0.0064. And I thought, whoa, I wish I was in on that trade. And then a few minutes later, I suddenly realized I was in on that trade, and that was good news. So I'd gone in, as I said, at 0.02 Bitcoin, and I just felt that let's get out. That's more than enough good luck. And that was 0.0225 I sold out. So that was around about a 12.5% profit, which was good. And so what I've done, I've got another open order to go back in at the same level, again at 0.00571. The market depth looks very good, but obviously there is a chance when you look at the charts that at some point there is going to be some piece of news or some development that will have the coin rush back up to maybe the highs that it was at before. In which case, it would be sad if I'd sold out at the wrong level, but as you can see through all my videos, that's just the way it is, that you're able to go in and out and skim, or you can have a long position. Actually, talking of long positions, the next big news is MAIDSAFE, if it actually loads. Now, MAIDSAFE has been sort of worrying. I'm trying not to get too emotionally involved in what's going on in MAIDSAFE. As I had pointed out a few videos ago, it looks like MAIDSAFE has actually, the guys behind MAIDSAFE have now released some initial parts of the platform for people to start to get used to, and the feedback looks very, very positive. And yet, strangely, that's not, I don't think, being reflected in the price, because the news on MAIDSAFE was back, I think, just as I set off on my journeys. It was around I think between the 8th and the 10th of September, they announced that there was essentially some initial platform ideas that people could actually test and see what it's like. I haven't done that myself yet because I didn't have time. I will, and see what that's going to be involving. What becomes interesting is that I'm pretty well exposed on MaidSafe. I am currently invested at zero 0.2 Bitcoin. Up to now, I've had fairly good experience in and outs of, making around just under 10% profit. And however, I was starting to buy at quite high levels, trying to do some skimming, and then it didn't work because the level of the coin has gone down. But I've been continuing to buy the lows because it's been getting lower, right down to 8961. My average has been, let's see, what's my break even? Well, that's good news because my break even I need is 8991, which even if I sold now I would have a small profit. But I don't want to do that. I want to have my open orders at I think realistically just above so I have 10 115, 10 10 155 and 10 205, which I think is doable. I think the charts have shown that that's possible occasionally. And the most interesting thing on the chart is this W formation that has formed, and that's occurred in the last 3 days. And so that even shows up on even the monthly chart. And you can see a real strong configuration there. The market depth doesn't quite back that up in terms of demand, but looking at where I want to sell, then let's see, 0.2. So there's about 47 Bitcoin on the sell side. Obviously, total demand is realistically around the 100, but obviously it's only the buys orders much further down and closer to here that would matter. So it's about 40 or so, but really not enough of a market depth signal, I think, to see much of a change. Except, when you look through different videos, you'll find this whole W formation is an important formation to spot. So let's see. It'll be very interesting over the next couple of days to see if that actually sparks. It's certainly waiting for something to happen on this coin. So there is a disconnect between the news, between people having some experience of finally the MaidSafe network starting to come alive, and the price of the coin. If you were to compare to Ethereum, as soon as the Frontier platform started to come out, then there was an explosion of interest. Anyway, quickly looking at other coins, I'm in Ripple. There's a little bit of a buy signal starting to come through on Ripple, which is good. I went in on a low of about 3.1 approximately, and I want to sell at about 3.4. So we'll wait and see when that one starts to take off. There's a nice, what's this? Yeah, there's a nice increase starting here. So I do think I would expect to be able to sell at the high quite soon, which would be, as I said, around the 3.4 mark. In terms of other coins I'm in, then in terms of my open orders, I'm looking to buy back in on BitShares. I had a small skim on BitShares actually, in and out, made about 9% profit. I'll do Clam again. Dash, I'm still on a long on Dash. Ethereum, MaidSafe, NXT, and as I say, Ripple. And interestingly, I've been able to experiment with a few different things. Now, if I go to the lending side, there is a really good YouTube channel, Lumbridgecity, and the guy there who I've been following and really learning a lot from actually left some comments for me, which I was really appreciative of. And he's drawn my attention to the fact that there are many other things you can do in cryptocurrency trading, one of which is the lending side of the platform on Polynex. And at first I didn't quite understand what it meant, but I've been I've been watching a video by Lumbridgecity, and so I'll put a link to that video down below. But it's really interesting. So I did a loan on Bitcoin. I couldn't seem to get very high interest rate. I was in at, let's see, I was on 0.0897 was my interest rate. Someone took that up for 2 days, and I made a minute profit, which was of the order of 0.1 US cent, which is very low. I suppose if you're not using your coin, or you want to go on a long position on a coin and you still want some return, then this is better than nothing. And obviously, from my understanding, these interest rates go up very quickly when people suddenly see that there's a big surge in the price of a coin. And so obviously it means that during quiet times the interest rates are low. During real exciting times, then the interest rate goes through the roof. So this is an option for MAIDSAFE, because I have a lot of MAIDSAFE coin, and I believe that at some point there's going to be a big surge in that coin again. And so I'll have to have a little decision about, do I stay long, do I sell out, or do I bring it into lending and lock it up for a few days. I've put my Ethereum coin in because I don't see any activity that comes anywhere close to where I want to sell on that coin, and therefore if there's a little pump and dump, then it could be a way of getting people to take out a loan on that. But again, very low interest rates. As for margin trading, I'm not there yet. I don't feel I've got enough experience. I need to learn a lot more about getting that gut feeling about the charts. And on some coins I feel like I know what's going on, and on other coins it really does seem still a mystery. Anyway, that's a quick update now that I've landed and trying to get my head around what's been going on. Exciting stuff in a way, because I think I'm well positioned, and I do hope there's going to be some good movement on Maid coin is what I'm hoping for now. So I'll do some more updates, and thank you very, very much for feedback. It really helps, and it's the only way we can all learn is by sharing our knowledge. So leave some comments, share the video if you like it, and subscribe please, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks a lot.